Okay, so here we go. This is round two. I had my Hard Luck Kings Bossman returned to be repaired. Um, I had a low fret on the guitar, which I could not fix without doing the entire fretwork, and I thought that maybe it's not something I should tackle on my own. Contacted HLK, talked to the owner, and he sent me a return slip for free. Sent the guitar back, and then I heard nothing. I got a delivery notice from UPS that it had been delivered. So it took them, well, that was 2 Thursdays ago. So it was the 22nd of December when they received the guitar. And here it is, it's January 3rd. I got the guitar back today, which I didn't even know they had shipped it back. So it was a surprise. It showed up at my door today. So here we go. I'm going to take it out of the box, and you guys are going to see what I get back from Hard Luck Kings. So here we go. There's the box here. Okay, I've already cut the tape open so that it saves you from having to watch me struggle with a sharp utensil. Of course, taking this out of the box by yourself is fun, always. Okay, we got the old box in a box trick again. Okay, box number one. Howdy. Okay, no tape holding the second box. Same as last time. So, it'll be interesting to see if they did fix it. Or if they just simply got the guitar, stuck it back in the box and sent it back. I don't know. I doubt it. The guy seemed like a nice guy when I talked to him. So, here we go. Guitar in the plastic. Fun video again. You guys get to see all the hardcore cool action of taking this out with one hand. That's fun. Okay, here's the guitar back. Get out of there. Alright, well, there she is. Back in my hands. This is the fret right here that I had a problem with. We'll see if it's fixed. Yep, this is the same guitar, unless they have the same kind of... I think that's the serial number I had. I didn't even check. Alright, I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to put the camera on my stand. And you guys get to yet again watch me tune a guitar for half an hour. This time I got a tuner. Make it a little easier on myself. Okay. Again, they took the slack off the strings, which I do not like. They will tell you that that's good for the guitar. It's not good for the guitar. It actually removes the tension from the neck. I'm sure that they took the tension off the truss rod, at least I hope they did, so that it would ship tension free. If they did not take the tension off the neck and the truss rod, then this neck is going to do this during shipment. But the problem with taking the tension off the truss rod is that if a new guy gets this guitar and he doesn't know how to adjust a truss rod and he tunes it up, guess what the neck's going to do when he tunes it up? It's just going to start pulling and pulling, and his action's going to be able to hang laundry. So if some new kid gets his first guitar and he doesn't know that he's got to make a truss rod adjustment right out of the box, his guitar is not going to play right and he's going to hate the thing. So I always think it's a bad idea for manufacturers to loosen all the strings on a guitar and loosen the truss rod, because most people don't realize that the neck will move when you tune it up. Excuse me. So it looks like I'm making short work of this tuning, thanks to my trusty tuner. The last video was kind of comical how long it took me to get the guitar in tune. But we'll see if it's... So these are, it looks like, new strings. Or are they? No, it isn't. So I don't have very high hopes, because the strings that I put on here after I got the guitar from them the first time are still on here. How do you do fretwork with strings on a guitar? I don't know. But the only reason I know that these are the strings that I put on it is because I use a very specific method when I put my strings on the guitar. I put it through, I wrap 2 times, and then I tune. Because what that does is it makes the string come through with 2 wraps on top. As you turn it, you get another wrap underneath and another wrap underneath, and as it tightens, it squeezes on the string that's through the hole. And up here, these strings are being squeezed, which I did not get the first time they shipped me the guitar. What do you know? Oh. In the future, I might make a video to show you the way that I put strings on a guitar. If you don't have locking tuners on your guitar, it's kind of a way to lock the string in place so that it doesn't slip. So it sounds like they did do something to it. It's at least playable now. But you can hear that it still does make a little bit of a buzz. Cool. It's at least playable now, so I guess I should say that I'm happy. Not 100% happy, because I can still hear that little twinge. But I paid $149 for this guitar, and they didn't make me pay to ship it back. I did, however, pay $60 to have them ship it to me to begin with, which is a ridiculously high shipping price. I've shipped many, many guitars across the country, and never did it cost $60, even in a hard shell case. So for them to charge $60 in shipping is a little bit of a squeeze to get some of their money. But at any rate, $140 plus $60, I paid $200 for this guitar, tops, and now it plays. So whatever they did to the fret, I'm going to guess that what they did was they filed the rest of the frets on the high E side to knock them all in. But you can still hear I get a little bit of a buzz. Let's see. Now, I didn't mention anything to the owner about the other problems the guitar had, which were electrical. I don't know if you've watched the first video, but the first video, these pickups, they buzz crazily. There's a bad ground in it. So I'm going to plug it in. I got my little Line 6 Amplify 150 over here, which is an awesome amp. I highly recommend them. Okay, I do have a noise gate, so the buzz probably won't work on this. Sounds good. You can hear it. You can hear it coming through the amp, the little buzz. Probably this amp because there's a noise gate built in, but the buzzing is not there, and I think it's the amp. I'm going to have to listen to it I'm going to bring this tonight down to my rehearsal spot, see if I get the same buzz that I did before. If I do, I'm going to end up fixing that on my own, which I have shielding paint. I'll shield the inside of the guitar. I'll double check the pickups electrically with a meter to make sure that they're actually grounded themselves properly. I'm probably going to change both volume pots. The tone pots I really don't care because I never use tone, but I'll change both the pots. I'll shield it all the inside and maybe do a part 3 video so you can hear it all completely done. For now, I'm going to say it's kind of fixed. Because it rings out. So, kudos to Mark for doing the right thing, shipping the guitar back and fixing, for the most part, the problem. So yeah, Hard Luck Kings, as I asked in the first video, is it worth it? Do they play right out of the box? No, they don't. You do have to do some finagling with them. But if you already are a guitar player that knows how to do that stuff, grab one. Do the little fixes that it needs, because $200 and under for a guitar that looks sharp. This thing looks killer. You know, I could play this on stage and not worry about a damn thing because it only cost me $150. It's good for that sort of thing. It's got a really good shape on the neck. There are a little bit of flaws to it. You can feel bumps in the back. Nothing drastic. It doesn't stop it from playing properly. The frets don't have any sharp edges sticking out. That's one good thing. So it's dressed nicely. This fret was low, but they seem to have, for the most part, fixed it. I don't know if they moved the truss rod. Yeah, they did. They put some relief in the truss rod. More relief than I like. So I might do a part 3 video because the relief on this is a lot. So if I put the relief to where I like it, which is almost flat, I bet you this buzz gets a lot more prominent. But it's playable as it is right now. So if it ends up being that I can't put that near flat relief, I can live with that. But I do have some work to do on this guitar. I got to shield it. And then it should be pretty good. I could use it live. I did play this at one rehearsal before I sent it back, and the buzz that it made was absolutely ungodly. I had to keep my hand on the pickup and the screw, even with the guitar turned down. Otherwise, it was a crazy buzz. So, my recommendation for Hard Luck Kings, if you're a beginner and you don't know how to do anything to a guitar, electrically or mechanically, pass. Unless you know somebody that knows how to do it, and they'll do it for nothing or for a very small price, then go for it. If you're a little more experienced with guitars and you know how to do that sort of thing, give them a shot. I won't be disappointed with this in the long run, just because I have a good beater that I can throw in a gig bag and take with me anywhere and never worry about, because it's such a cheap guitar. I do have some expensive guitars that I will never bring to gigs, just for the safety of the guitar itself. I do play them at rehearsal. I play them at home to practice. I play them to record. Always play them to record. The higher quality you use to record, the better your recording is going to come out, just because of the ease of playability and the quality of the sound. But give them a shot if you have some experience doing minor repairs and things like that, or if you don't mind sending it back and getting them to fix it like I had to do. Go for it. Hard Luck Kings, the pickups in here sound awesome. So when it's up and it's turned up and you're playing and you're cranked through the band, playing cranked through the amp with the band, this sounds really good. It has a very good tone to it. It plays really good. The neck has an awesome shape to it. So give them a shot if you want to, if you have that kind of experience. If you're a beginner and this is going to be your first guitar and you don't know anybody that knows anything about guitars, don't do it. That's my recommendation. I'm not saying, you can make up your own decision on that, but, by all means, I wouldn't. If I had a beginner student, I would not send them this way, for that reason. But yeah, that's it. Hard Luck Kings, Bossman, Part 2, After the Repair. Sounds like a good movie, right? So take care, everybody, and till the next video.